Good morning to all the viewers. This is day 3 for Women's National Championship 2025 from British Columbia. This game, Alberta is playing against East and West Province. Alberta won the toss and elected to bat. Thea bowling the first over, bowls a full, a nice dot ball. This one just pushed towards offside, straight to the fielder, and they sneak a single. And Cream is off the mark. That's hit down the ground into the gap. Fielders running behind the ball. And they come back for easy 2 runs. Good end to the first over. After first over, Alberta are 5 for no loss. New bowler Najba into the attack. It's a beautiful day out here. Sun is shining bright. Here comes Najiba. And she starts with the wide. The angle a bit too much outside off stump. She needs to bowl it again. Najma bowls it towards leg side. Another wide. The bowler just losing a control a little bit. This is in the air, falls just short from the field at mid wicket. A lucky escape for the opening batter. And she snakes for 1 run. A better line from the bowler. That's swept in the air and one bounce for. She picked the length early and smashed it over the square leg's head. A welcome boundary, the first one in this innings. And the score moves to double digits. Bowler just pulling her length a little bit. Good comeback by the bowler. But they're trying to be a bit aggressive with a shorter boundary on her leg side. She'll be looking to capitalize, especially with the power play going on. Only two fielders outside the circle. A deep mid wicket. Here comes Najma. That's in the air. Can fielder get into it? And she takes a stunner. What a beautiful catch on the boundary. It was going for six all the way, but that's a screamer. Excellent catch, and the first wicket is down for Alberta at the score of 12. New batter, captain Amarpal Kaur walks in the middle. He's coming from sublime form in this tournament. Would certainly like to continue this. Rachma just pulls it outside off. The batter lets it go. Dot delivery. It's a good comeback by the bowler. Last ball of the over. A bit short, and that has been smashed straight to the fielder at extra cover, and the captain is off the mark. So after 2 overs, the score is 13 with loss of 1 wicket. Dia continues. A full and straight. Knocks the stumps at the other end, but the bowler didn't get any hand, and that's another run added to the total. A good powerful shot. Here comes Dia. In the air, and that's dropped. Could have been another wicket, but took the fielder by surprise. And a lucky escape for the batter. She survives another day, and the bowler will be a bit disappointed. Full outside off, and that's been driven powerfully. The batter might want to come back for two, and they make it two at the end comfortably. So good running between the wickets by both the batters. A bit short pull towards leg side. There's no protection, and that'll be the boundary. So first boundary for this batter, and the second one in this innings. We expect to see a lot more today. Ball under a bit pressure. That's been hit straight towards mid-off. Would have been tight. Good throw from the fielder, and another run added to the batter. Last ball of the third over coming up. It's been a missed opportunity in this over so far, and a boundary. This one is again driven and could be tight. A better throw again would have caused some trouble to the batter. Nevertheless, it's 3 overs done. After 3, the score is 23 for a loss of 1 wicket. Najba continues, bowls it a bit slower length, slower ball, and that's been flicked towards fine leg. Just another single. Najman got a wicket in the last over. It's been an excellent start by the batters from Alberta. 24 from 3 overs so far. With 3 more overs in the power play, they'll be looking to hit as many as possible. This one just gets a bat, and it's stopped by the fielder again at fine leg. One more run. The batter missed the full toss. Must be unhappy with herself. There's still a lot of opportunity, lots of overs in this game remaining. That's again bowled onto the legs. Another single, this time towards mid-on. Slight better bowling this in this over by Najba. That has given some room and smashed down the ground. The fielders are chasing it, but that will cross the boundary. A beautiful shot by the captain. Picked the length early and smashed it into the gap. There's no chance for the fielders running behind it. A second boundary for her. Slipped into the gap towards third man. Another single. Shot of length takes an outside edge. And that's been stopped by the fielder at third man. One more run added. And that's the end of 4 overs. After 4, Alberta are 32 for loss of 1 wicket. Dia continues her third over. That has again taken an edge, but straight to the fielder at third man. Better fielding effort by this team today. A shorter length delivery has been put away towards offside into the gap. The fielders are running behind it. It's a long boundary at the offside. Result in only 2 runs. That's in the air, into the gap, over the head of the fielder at gully. And they might want to come back for 3. Would be tight. But a poor throw from the fielder at the deep. Excellent running between the wickets. It's driven. And again into the gap between cover and mid-off. 2 runs taken. better length delivery, just bowling a bit shorter this time in length. Dot ball. Someone hits straight towards the fielder extra cover and they sneak another single. Good running between the wickets by these batters. And that has bring us to the end of 5 overs. It's 41 for 1. Najma bowls the third over. This is the last over for the power play. And the batting team would like to make as many runs possible in this over. There's a little mix up, but the batter comes back in time. He just ran out after tapping the ball. Could have been tight, but good call from the non-striker, sending her back. There was no run at all. Again, shorter length delivery. It's straight towards covers. A mix up, and the keeper didn't collect it cleanly. Otherwise, she was gone for all money. A little sloppy fielding continues for Eastern and West Province throughout this tournament. Has costed them a lot and lots of runs. This one is hit into the gap towards mid-on. 1 run taken. Shorter length, hits it back towards mid-on. Another single taken. So Najba is keeping it tight so far. Only 2 runs from 5 deliveries with 1 more ball remaining in the over. Last ball of the power play. It's in the air and just manages to pass the fielder's head over the gully, and they scream back for 2.
Jim, everything okay with the radio? Yeah. You can't hear it or you can't hear it?
New bowler Tisha is gonna bowl the first over. Finally, a change in bowling. Tisha to Amarpal. Short length delivery has been put towards deep mid wicket, and the fielder just cuts it in time before the boundary. Only a single. Another single towards deep mid wicket. Shorter boundary on the leg side for these two batters, and they'll be eyeing to hit it. They'll be looking to hit some aerial shots in this over if they get an opportunity. That's loopy and again placed at the same place. 3 singles. And this is found gap on the offside. Big chase for the fielders. They only come back for 2. This is just hit straight towards covers. No run. First dot delivery in this over. It's down the ground. Only a single to end the 7th over. After 7, score is 51 with loss of 1 wicket. Najpa's gonna bowl the last over. And starts off with the wide. Loud appeal. It was a full toss. Batter completely missed it. It's going down the leg, says the umpire. The batter must be feeling very unfortunate. She missed that one. It was a freebie, literally. Could have hit it anywhere. She walks down the ground. Could be tight, but the fielder doesn't grab the ball. Only a single. Length delivery just been pulled away towards cow corner. One more run added. It's a good bowling by Najma, keeping it tight for the batters. This has gone straight towards covers. Could be tight. Batter puts in a dive. Would have been close. But another lucky survive for these two batters. They've been playing with luck so far, and the luck is favoring them. It's been put away towards offside into the gap, and the ball will reach the fence. 4 runs. A good, powerful shot by Amarpal. She picks up her third boundary. Last ball of the over has been put away towards fine leg. They might want to come back for 2. And good running between the wickets. That brings us to the end of 8 overs. After 8 overs, Alberta are 61 with loss of 1 wicket. Another single stolen. 1 more run added. Has been swept towards square leg, and there's no fielder. And another boundary for Amarpal. She moves on to 34. And the bowler just bowling looseners at the moment and have no answer for the batter. That's been smashed on the leg side. Another 4 for Amarpal, picking up gap, bisecting the field between deep square leg and deep mid wicket. And that's the second boundary of this over. And that's a drop chance. Was hit powerfully back to the bowler. She managed to get a hand onto that one. And the bowler definitely will be having a sore hand. 2 runs added. And she moves on to 40. Very impressive batting so far, playing with a strike rate of 200. Real T20 way. And finds another gap, this time towards offside. The fielder's running behind that one. They might want to come back for 3, but they stick with 2. Good throw from the deep. Another 2 runs for Amarpal. She moves on to 42. Last ball of the over, and she bowls a wide. Maybe trying a bit too much. And the ball is certainly under a lot of pressure, going for 2 boundaries in this over. A very expensive one. 15 runs from this over with 1 more ball to go. A better length delivery. And the batter just taps it on the leg side for a quick single. And that brings us to the end of 9 overs. It's 77 with loss of 1. Another single. So Roya is bowling spin. And with the bigger boundary on the leg side, it'll be difficult to put her away. And the batter will be eyeing offside. Amarpal playing on 44 from 23. Pulls a flighted delivery and she taps it with no fielder there on the leg side. Easy 2 runs. Appeal from the bowler, but the ball is sliding down the leg. Umpire is not interested. A bit short, hit towards offside. 1 run taken. Batted over from the bowler. Only 5 runs from 5 balls. Last ball of the over. Bowls a flighted delivery. And the batter just hits it towards square leg. 1 run taken. And that's the end of 10 overs. Halfway through the stage, it's 82-83 with loss of 1 wicket. A full toss has been put towards leg side. Only a single. Amarpal on strike, playing on 47, just 1 shot away from her half century. It's been a spectacular inning so far. Has worked really hard. Has run a lot. Hit few boundaries. Very few dot deliveries. That's what we expect from a top batter. That's in the air but into the gap. Will be another single. She has to re-bowl that. Wide signal by the umpire. Another single taken towards deep mid-wicket. And that's hit towards fine leg. No fielder there. She'll come back for 2. And that'll be half century for Amarpal Kaur. She's batted with passion and batted with grit. And truly deserves a 50. Can she score 100? Make it double. This is way wide down the leg. Has to bowl it again. So Ritisha is feeling a bit pressure. That's the end of 11 overs. After 11, Alberta are 92 with loss of 1 wicket. We are taking her time setting the field. Here comes the second over. And the batter just hits it straight towards gully. Direct hit. But not out, says the umpire. Amarpal survives. Another flighted delivery has been driven towards offside, straight to the fielder cover. 1 run taken. Soroya has bowled well in this game so far. Loud appeal. That's hit straight onto the pads. Maybe sliding down the leg. That's wide. Has to bowl it again. Loosner on the offside. That's hit into the gap on the offside. There is some protection. Only a single. So they're dealing in ones and twos right now, Alberta. It's been few overs since we saw the last boundary. That's it down the ground. The fielder's gonna run behind that and will cut it. Only 2 runs. Short artillery. She hits it straight towards covers and takes 1 more run. So after 12 overs, Alberta 99 with loss of 1 wicket. Ritisha into her last over. 12 overs, 99 for 1. Alberta looking strong at this moment. They'll be eyeing to boost their net run rate. And that's gone over the batter's head. No ball called by the umpire. Maybe that just left her hand. A free hit, first free hit in this game. It'll be interesting to see how the captain plays it. Can she get full 6 runs in this one? That's another no ball. She pitched way too short. And another free hit. 2 no balls. That's another no ball. Over the batter's head. So the free hit continues. That's 3 no balls. And a wide. So Ritisha, everything is going wrong for Ritisha in this over. That's it straight to the fielder, and she missed the run out chance. It's in the air, straight to the fielder, and she missed it. Sloppy stuff from the captain. She might have hurt herself. 2 runs taken. Just a single taken this time. So one more delivery in this over. It's been a bit expensive one so far for Atisha. Lots of no balls and wides. And there'll be another wide delivery. That'll be a no ball. So a free hit. Can the batter maximize on this opportunity? Here comes free hit. She hits a straight back to the bowler. Dot ball will finish this over. After 13 overs, Alberta are 108 for loss of 1 wicket. Roya into her third over. Amarpal batting on 56. Krima on 30 from 39. 7 more overs. That's it down the ground into the gap. The fielders are chasing that one. And just stops before the boundary. 2 runs taken. Flight to delivery. Just outside off. Wide signal by the umpire. That's it down the ground. Slight misfield by the captain. And they come back for 2. Amarpal moves into her 60s. 6 more overs after this one. Be interesting to see if she can make 100. The first one in the tournament. And that has to be bowled again. It's a no ball. It's a free hit coming in. The bowling side losing a little bit now. Few extras in last few overs. That has been hit straight to the fielder, deep square leg. She must be disappointed with that one. Was a full toss. And 1 more run. the air and just misses the bowler. Another single taken. So the boundaries have vanished in last few overs. Alberta must be eyeing a big total, close to 200 from this mark. Slight movement behind the side screen. A full toss has been put away towards the longer side of the boundary, and she gets a 4. That's an excellent shot towards deep mid wicket. With a lot of power. And Amarpal gets another 4. Something which she was eyeing for a very long time. I'll be very happy with the boundary. Another full toss in the air. Fielder couldn't get there onto the time, and that's another 4. She misjudged the ball and ends up with 2 boundaries, consecutive ones. And Amarpal is cruising in towards her 100. So after 14, Alberta are 124 with loss of 1 wicket. New ball into the attack. She sneaks a single. So 2 consecutive boundaries in the last over. That too on the longer side of the boundary. Amarpal playing on 69. The spinner bowling and the shorter boundary on the leg side. She'll be eyeing a big over. Bowls a short one and she hits it straight towards long on. 1 run taken. The ball comes as a flighted delivery. The batter danced down the ground, just managed to clear covers and takes 2 runs. The batters are now trying to up the ante. They're trying to increase the run rate. That was a good ball. Saw the batter coming down the ground early. Pulls her length a little bit. Dot delivery. That's a wide down the leg. And a run taken. So 2 wides. Batter makes room and hits it straight to covers. Could be close, but the throw was not as great as they expected. One more run added. And the shorter length delivery just put away towards mid-on. One more run. Slight misfield, and they come back for two. Good presence of mind by both these batters, watching the ball till the end. And that's the end of 15 overs. So after the end of 15 overs, score is 133 with loss of 1 wicket. So 5 more overs. We're into the death overs now. And that's in the air. There is a fielder there, but she can't reach in time. Only a single. You can see what they want to do. They want to increase the run rate. Be eyeing 200. Still long way to go. Remember, Ontario Fire scored 188 while playing against the same opposition, and this one has been hit towards offside into the gap. They come back for two, could be tight, and they make it in the end. So Rashmi is the new bowler. Shorter length delivery has been smashed towards long on. Fielder present. One more run added. Krima batting on 38. It's 2 shots away from her 50. And this was a slower ball. Dot 1. Another single towards long on. That has beat everything. Beautifully bowled by Rashmi. Batter had no answer for that one. And that's the end of over number 16. After 16, Alberta are 138 with loss of 1 wicket. And that's beautifully bowled. Stump. The bowler inviting the batter and deceiving her with flight. And at the end, the captain has to go back, and the 11-year-old picks up her first wicket. New batter Tiffany comes to bat at number 4. That's a straight towards covers. That's been an excellent bowling in this over. Picking up wicket on the first ball, and followed up with a dot delivery. So it's just smashed straight towards long off, and Tiffany opens her account. Another one hit towards long on, one run taken. So it's a good comeback from the bowling side after being a bit expensive in the beginning, and they've pulled back nicely. A short ball has been put away, and she has fielded very well. The fielder at mid wicket. Can they come back for 2? They do. But excellent stuff from the fielder in deep, putting her body on line and saving 2 important runs. That was hit powerfully by Tiffany. Another one towards the same region, and the fielder will cut this in time. Only a single this time. And that brings us to the end of 17. After 17 overs, Alberta are 143 for loss of 2 wickets. Over. 3 overs left in this innings. Tiffany hits it straight towards mid wicket. They come back for 2. Good running between the wickets by both these batters. It's excellent cricket. It was hit towards leg side, the bigger side of the boundary, and the fielder had a lot of work to do to cut the ball. Now a change in field. Fielder from point goes to mid wicket, and the final leg moves to third man. It's a good change. Another short delivery. This time has been put towards backward square leg. 1 more run added. to 146. 16 fair deliveries still remaining in this over. It's a close run, and they only take a single. So the rotation has been going on. The batters are able to rotate the strike. As a matter of fact, are they able to hit some boundaries? Another shot hit straight. Straight towards long on. One more run added to Tiffany. Another single towards covers. The score moves to 149 for Alberta. And that's in the air. The fielder couldn't reach there on time. Otherwise, it would have been a spectacular catch at covers. And the single brings 150 for Alberta in 18 overs with loss of 2 wickets. They aim to bowl a third over. Shorter ball has been hit straight back towards long off. Another single. So Tiffany trying to hit some boundaries. Was not able to connect it into the gap. 11 more deliveries remaining in this first innings. Will be interesting to see how much can they make. At least looking for another 24 runs by 175. That's gone into the gap. Come back for 2. Karima moves to 44. She's held one end in this inning so far.
So last two balls of this innings. Alberta 160 for 2. Tiffany batting on 40. Karima on 46. It's been a remarkable last over by Dia. Play and miss, and there'll be a dot delivery, which means with only one ball to go, Karima will stay at 46 unless there's an extra and they run on a wide. But Alberta, after a quick start, will be disappointed with the finish. They've only managed to get 160. At one point, they were looking to get 200. And that's bowled. Excellent bowling by the end. She truly deserved it. And finally getting the wicket. And Tiffany has to go back, and thus the end of first innings. Alberta only managed to get 160 after their 20 overs. Welcome to the second innings. Karima has the new ball, and she bowls a beautiful delivery, shaping out a little bit. And batter Mahi had no clue how to play that one. Good start from Alberta. They managed to get 160 from the first innings, thanks to a brilliant half century from the captain Amarpal and supportive knock from Karima, playing 46, not out. That was just in the air. Another dot delivery. It's in the air, into the gap. Good shot. And the fielder from Gully is running behind that, and they come back for easy two. So Eastern West Province are off the mark. Another delivery played straight towards point, no run. This one has just taken a bottom edge straight towards third man. One more run added, and Mahi moves to 3. That's in the air. Again falls short from the fielder at extra cover, and that's gonna bring us to the end of first over. Eastern West Province are 3 for no loss. Full length delivery. It's straight towards covers, no run. was an excellent shot and a dropped catch. A wild swing and that knocks her stumps out. First wicket down for Eastern West Province. Kamara bowling it sharp, firing it in, and Mahi trying to slog it over mid wicket has to go back. Wide signal by the umpire. Short ball. Being defended well. Another dot ball. So hit to both square leg, no run. That's ball full, a lot of pace. Slight mix up between the batters. At the end, no harm done. Another dot delivery. Prima firing that one in. The batter was beaten for all pace. Slow start so far from Eastern West Province. Alberta will be trying to put more pressure on these two batters and try to get more wickets. Full toss has been smashed straight towards covers. No run taken. Another dot delivery. That's a wide. She has to bowl it again. beautiful delivery, angling it in and taking the shape out. That brings us to the end of third overs. After 3 overs, East and West Province are 5 for loss of 1 wicket. Another dot delivery. And that's bowled. Beautiful delivery coming back in. And the batter had no clue about that one. That's the second wicket down. And East and West Province are now in big, big trouble. Left-handed batter Otani plays the first ball to his leg side and starts with the dot. Kamara getting second wicket. She's been bowling with a lot of brain. And a flighted delivery takes a top edge. Fielder couldn't get there in time. It was a great effort by the fielder at square leg, putting in the dive. And Udani opens her account. Beautifully bowled. Beating the batter with pace and drift. An excellent line. Mahi has been struggling for a while, playing on 4 from 16. Flighted delivery. And a slight mix up. And the sloppy stuff from the bowler. She couldn't grab that one. That was out for all money. And a lucky break for the non-striker. She survives another day. And that's the end of 4 overs. After 4, Eastern West Province are 7 for 2. New bowler Tiffany is coming right arm over the wicket to the left-handed Udani. That's powerfully hit towards offside. The fielders are running behind it. And they come back for two. Could be tight. And she's gone. A good throw from deep. And there was never a second run. That means Udani has to go back. And that's a third wicket down for East and West Province for the score of 8. New batter Ritisha. And that's clean bowled. That's 2 and 2. A beautiful delivery, bowled straight onto the stumps, full and with a lot of pace. And Ritisha had no answer for that one. And that's a fourth wicket down for Eastern West Province. Loud appeal and given. That's a team hat trick, but 2 and 2 for Tiffany. And that's a 3 wickets in 3 balls. And Rashi has to go back, given LBW right in front of stumps. Fifth wicket down for Eastern West Province, and Tiffany has changed the game in just 3 balls. New batter, captain, walks down in the middle. Is gonna face the hat trick ball. It's the third time a bowler is gonna be on hat trick in this series. And a full and straight, and she takes the hat trick. The first bowler to take a hat trick this year in 2025 Women's National T20. And Tiffany takes her third and the fourth wicket in 4 balls. And that's her beauty. A beauty to start off. Full and straight, and captain had no idea how to play that one. Excellent stuff from Tiffany. that's 4 wickets in 4 balls and a hat trick for Tiffany. She comes and delivers the fifth ball, and Najba defends it. So a first dot delivery, like a first one in your screen, which you can see in black. The first 4 were all reds, all the wickets. Last ball of the over, and Najma defends it again. So excellent pressure, excellent line by Tiffany. A very, very successful over for both Tiffany and Alberta. East and West Province are 8 with loss of 6 wickets after 5 overs. Kamara into her third over. It's ball 2 dot delivery so far. Mahi, who's been there from the start. She hits this one onto the onside. I want to come back for 2 easy 2 runs. And the score moves to 10 into the double digits. Last over of the power play. Mahi holding on to one end. And I've seen all her partners go back. An excellent bowling display from Tiffany in the last over. And she steps down and loses her temper, and this one is another wicket down. Mahi has to go back. You can say it was time that she tried to do something, and in doing so, there's a 7th wicket down for East and West Province. Mahi goes for 6, and 7 wickets down for 10. New batter Rashmi. Loud appeal. Umpire not interested. Full and straight, another dot delivery. So Tiffany putting a lot of effort here, and she's building pressure on the batters. Another dot ball. Rajba trying to play at this moment. Needs support from both the ends. Another wild swing by the batter. No connection. And another dot delivery. Another wild swing. And that's another one down. Eighth wicket. And third one for Karima. That's 4 wickets for Kamara. New batter Gurneet. And the last over. Impressive figure so far. 4 runs and 4 wickets in 3.1 overs. Another bowled, and that's a 5 wicket haul for Kamara. Excellently done and truly deserved. The batter had no answer for that one. And that's the 9th wicket down for Eastern West Province for 10. Tareem is number 11. Only 1 wicket left. Be just time to see how much can these two add. It's been a fine display of bowling by this bowler, taking 5 wickets, never easy in a T20 game. And she has a golden opportunity to take her sixth. Still 4 more balls in this over. And it's fired in and well defended by the batter, the 11-year-old batter, Tahreem. Was the first one to dismiss Amar Paul in this tournament. And this one just fired in and well defended. Very well played. She plays the entire over. After 8 overs, Eastern West Province are 10 for 9. Tiffany into a third over. Najba just puts this one towards gully. No run taken. This one just missing the stumps. Good ball. Cramping the batter for room. Another dot delivery. Oh, that's a good shot in the air. Clears the fielders. And she takes a single. So that's a good intent from the batter. And there's nothing much left in the game. It's just a matter of enjoyment left. We can expect few swings from these batters, especially Najiba. The score moves to 11. Full and just outside off. The batter lets it go. Dot delivery. That's very well played. That's a good cover drive. The batter riding high on confidence. And that'll be end of 9 overs. Score is 11 for 9. Changing bowler, Captain Amarpal, comes into attack. A quicker delivery, just missing the outside edge. Good start from the bowler. Clean bowled, and that'll be the end. East and West Province are all out for 11, and that's a big win for Alberta. They win the game by 149 runs. And that will give a massive boost to their net run rate. And an excellent bowling display and batting display by the team from Alberta. That'll be the end for this game. Come back after a few hours when Alberta is going to take on Team BC. Thanks for watching. Have a good day.